Okay, so today we will cover part design. Okay, so first start mechanical design and then go to the part design. So here part design, give here name any part one right now. Okay, so give here name, suppose anything, suppose okay, box. Okay, so now this one is box will be showing here. Okay, this one is box. Okay, so under xy plane, zx yz plane and zx plane, there have a three plane. So suppose click here yz plane and then go to the sketch option. Okay, so that is the sketch option. Now we can create here, suppose suppose here one rectangle or any closed object. Okay, need to be a closed object. Then go to the exit workbench, so that is exit workbench. So now this one is exit workbench, so now this one becomes 3D environment. Okay, previous one is 2D environment, now this one is 3D environment. So you can go from here also, insert sketch based feature, that is pad, drafted filtered pad, shape. These are all are add material. Those who are not highlighted, this one is remove material. Okay, because this one is not highlighted because there are no material right now. Okay, so first we can create here pad. Okay, under pad, this one is by default 20 millimeter is the distance. Okay, 20 millimeter is the distance. Then suppose if you more option, go to the more option, if you preview it, so now this one is solid. Okay, so now go to the mirror extend. Mirror extend means this one is 20 millimeter, so in the back side of the sketch, that is also 20 millimeter. This is the first limit. In the arrow direction, that is the first limit. In the opposite of arrow direction, that is the second limit. Okay, so first here give it here, suppose dimension. So this total, suppose 74 into 2, so that is the total dimension right now. Okay, so if it is mirror extension, so 74 plus 74 means first limit is the 74 and second limit also 74. Okay, if you check here thick option, so now this one is thick option created here. Okay, so thickness 1 in the CATIA, thickness 1 in the inside of the sketch and thickness 2 is the outside of the sketch. So here just thickness 1, just give it here thickness 1. So now this one is preview, so that is the thickness 1, and here thickness 2, so that is the thickness 2. Okay, so this is the right now condition. So thickness 1 is the 5 millimeter, thickness 2 is the 11 millimeter. So total thickness is right now 16 millimeter. Okay, so that is the thick option we can create. So that is the main thing, pad it here. Now okay here, so now this one is completed. If you edit previous one, so go to plus option and then go to the pad 1, double click. So now this one is pad 1, so you can change as per your requirement right now. Okay, so that is the preview. Okay, so now suppose click here, this is the one surface. Okay, this is the one surface, just click here, so that is the one surface. And right now suppose this is the create one line here. Okay, create one line here and select this face and then go to the sketch option. Okay, select this face and go to the sketch option, and now create here one circle. Okay, create here one circle, so that is the circle. Next here pad it. Okay, pad, suppose select this one, so now this one is pad. Here reverse direction, so that is the reverse direction option. Then more. Okay, more, then go to the normal profile, uncheck, because by default this one is normal profile, means 90° is authenticate. Okay, so suppose click here and suppose that is the reference, suppose choose here, that is the reference. So circle will follow that line. Okay, not normally this one is extend. Okay, so this one is circle will follow that line, so that is the preview option. If you give it here, suppose dimension, so now that is the dimension. Okay, so that is the preview. Okay, next is suppose select here and sketch. Okay, select here and sketch, create here Okay, okay, so now suppose select this surface and sketch, and then create here one circle, and then exit workbench, and then pad it. So suppose if you reverse direction this one, so now there are many options is there. By default this one is dimension. Suppose if you choose here up to next, so up to next or up to last, so up to last this surface will follow. Okay, so that is the up to last. Okay, if you choose here up to plane, so select this plane, this perpendicular plane, so now this one is follow up to that. Okay, so that is that you can select the limit by this one also. Okay, so that is the another pad option is there. Okay, so next is that is the pad option is there. Next is here uh, under pad there have a multi pad or tufted filtered pad. Okay, so just create here mechanical design this one. Okay, so suppose click here and suppose sketch, create here one rectangle and give it here. Okay, so next drafted filtered pad, so that is the drafted filtered pad, just select here and give suppose that some dimension. Okay, so that is the dimension, and second limit is this is the plane. Okay, if suppose preview it, so now this one is drafted filtered pad. Okay, with respect to this distance, suppose I'll give here I was give 153, so that is the 153 is the dimension. Here draft angle you can vary, suppose by default 5 degrees, so now this one is draft angle vary here. This is the lateral radius. Okay, so that is the lateral radius, we can edit it. That is the first limit radius, so that is the first limit radius, we can edit it. Okay, and that is the second limit radius, we can edit it also. Okay, so that is drafted filtered pad we can create with respect to that line. Okay, next is multi pad. Okay, so here we can choose suppose rectangle, and suppose create here one rectangle and then exit. Okay, and then also pad it. Okay, you can create here another rectangle here, also another suppose one circle here, and then exit, and then here that is the multi pad. Okay, just create here and suppose select this one and then give the dimension. Also select here, that is give the dimension. Also select here, that is give the dimension here. Okay, so that is the multi pad we can create. Okay, so that is the multi pad we can create here. Okay, next is pocket. Okay, so pocket, just close here, then okay. So now suppose we can create first any pad or any means solid requirement. Okay, so suppose create here one rectangle and then pad it. Okay, with mirror extend. So now pocket, so for pocket just select this one, this plane, and then go to the sketch option, just fit all in. So now this one becomes fit in the middle position. So create here one rectangle and then exit. Okay, then pocket it. So now this one is pocket. Okay, this one is look like this, that is simple pocket. That is simple pocket. If you on here thick option, so now if you go here, that is thick, so now this one is thick portion will be created here. Okay, so that is thick option, only thick portion pocketed. Okay, so that is pocket. Okay, undo it. Okay, if it is red color, so just need to be update. This one is update, or press Ctrl U in the keyboard, that is also update. Okay, so that is the main thing. Next is drafted filleted pad pocket. So suppose select this one and then go to the sketch option here. Next, suppose create here one rectangle and exit. Okay, then suppose drafted filleted pocket, so just select here, so that is the drafted filleted pocket, and limit is suppose this one, so now that is the limit, and then preview it, so that is the drafted filleted pocket here. Just like a drafted filleted pad, if you give here draft angle, so now this one is draft angle will be more. Okay, within the solid button. Okay, suppose here lateral radius change, so that is the radius you can change here. And suppose here first limit radius, so that is if you change here, so now this one is first limit radius changes here. Then this one is second limit radius, so suppose click here, so now this one is second limit radius also changes. So that is called drafted filleted pocket. Okay, and last one is multi pocket. Okay, last one is multi pocket, so we can undo it, that is the undo, or you can press by Ctrl Z. Okay, so suppose select this face and go to the sketch option, and then here create one rectangle and then exit. Okay, no, suppose create many types of sketch. Suppose select this one. Okay, select this one and then exit. Okay, so now that is the multi pocket, just select here, so that is the multi pocket. So now suppose select this one, and then this is the option, then this is the option, and then this is the another option. Okay, so that is multi pocket we can create by this multi pocket option. Okay, so that is the multi pocket option we can create. Next is shaft. Shaft means suppose with respect to any line or any axis, this one is rotate. Okay, so suppose select this YZ plane and then go to the sketch option. Select this YZ plane and then go to the sketch option. Create here one, means any closed object, say maybe rectangle, and here create one axis, not create one line, create one axis with respect to this vertical middle one. Okay, this one is axis, and then go to the exit workbench. Okay, then go to the exit workbench and then shaft it. Okay, so now this one is shaft, or this one is automatically rotate. This is the 360 degree by default is here. So suppose 360 degree here, so go to the more option here, so go to the more option, and then suppose if you choose here 270, so now this one is becomes 270. Preview it, so now this one becomes 270 degree angle. Okay, here suppose give it here thick profile, so now this one is thick profile. Okay, thick profile, thickness 1, so okay, that is the thickness 1, and here thickness 2, that is the thickness 2. Okay, so now this one is created here. Previously I already told that thickness 1 is the inside of the sketch and thickness 2 is the outside of the sketch, and then okay it. Okay, so now this one is okay. Next, here suppose select this rectangle, select this plane. Okay, and then select this plane and then go to the sketch option. Okay, next here suppose create one rectangle and here create one axis, so that is one axis here, and then exit. Okay, then exit is, and now groove it. Groove means just cutting here, so that is the cutting created here, so that is groove. Just opposite of shaft, that is called groove. Okay, opposite of shaft, that is called groove. So this one is 270 degree. So now this one is preview it. If you on thick profile, so only thickness will be cutting here. Okay, only thickness will be cutting here. If you okay it, so now this one is just look like this. Okay, this one is thickness will be cutting here. And suppose here if you change this one, then go to the group option, and if you off thick profile, so now both total will be cutting here. Okay, so that is called groove. Okay, that is called groove. Okay, so today you practice up to that. Next video will create from hole rib, slot, solid combine, everything. Okay, so all of you practice.